we're taking a look at some hazardous road conditions. You know, there's going to be ice on the road. It will be slippery and slick. 85 and 77. We're keeping a close eye on that for you. We know that 485 down in Pineville, Matthews, that corridor is always a mess, and it's sure to be one this morning as well. And when it comes to Independence, on to 277 John Belk, that is a tricky travel spot. And Statesville Road, there's a lot of slippery conditions there usually, and of course bridges and overpasses always freeze first. And this morning we want to take you over to meteorologist Elisa Rafa and Ted Faden. So talk to us a little bit about so we're talking about up to a half an inch of ice possibly, and that's just impossible for people to drive on.
It doesn't sound like a lot, you know. I mean, how much is a half an inch? You know, it doesn't sound like a lot, but like you were saying, I mean, it does not take much. Just a little bit of a glaze. Things are slippery, and it's incredibly difficult to do anything on ice. And it doesn't matter where you're from. Right? We have a lot of transplants in Charlotte that I've heard. I'm from the north. I can handle this.
I know how to drive in this. No.
Not ice.
Yeah, and
not
that's the
ice.
thing. When you have, let's say, even the quarter of an inch of ice, when you encase that on the tree limbs, your water is not light and ice is dense. So on the tree limbs, that's adding a lot of weight to already some compromised tree limbs. And then you factor in the wind gusts as well. That's something that's going to cause down tree limbs, power lines. It's going to be on the roadways, debris on the roadways, and the power outages too. So it's just not one of those days that you want to kind of like test your will, if you would.
No, yeah, let's not do that. But those are some of the conditions that we'll find today. Again, with that ice, just kind of like you said, just weighs down some of those tree limbs. And even Jim was telling me this morning, he's really great. He's a really great like horticulturist on the side.
Yeah.
And he was even explaining to me too about how some of the root systems are in the Carolinas, and that kind of feeds into why some of these trees are a little bit more vulnerable to that ice. But we're starting to find some of that transition this morning. I mean, we're started out with that little burst of snow. There's some snowflakes out on Jim and on our cars and things like that. But we're starting to creep in, because what's happening is the atmosphere is warming upstairs, right? So we still have all this cold air at the bottom. We're shoving warm air on top, and that's where we're getting all this melting and refreezing and this icy stuff to come in as we go through the morning.
And the thing is, if you could see, like, we're going to have temperatures below freezing today, Lisa, and with that warming above, it's great when the rain comes down, but when the temperatures are below freezing and it lands on the ground, that's when it freezes on impact, and that's what we have, the definition of freezing rain, which is not a good combination at all with the cold air that's already been in place. So aside from the power outages, the road conditions being hazardous, what are some of the things we're seeing right now?
We've got, again, some of that snow coming in. We're finding these temperatures below freezing at the surface with some of that ice there. And we're starting to find that freezing rain line push in a little bit closer to Charlotte, like Robin was saying, seeing some of that ice already.